Hi, welcome to Louisville Free Public Library. My name is Hailey and we are at the Fairdale Library. Today during story time we are going to read some books about snow, being cold, and winter. Our first song that we're going to sing is We Wave and Sing Hello. So can you take your hand and wave it for me? Just like that. Ready? We wave and sing hello, we wave and sing hello. With the friends at story time, we wave and sing hello. We clap and sing hello, we clap and sing hello. With the friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello, we stomp and sing hello. With the friends at story time, we stomp and sing hello. Good job, thank you. Our first book is Little Mole, Please Open the Door by Oriane Lalaman and Claire Fassar. Brr, what a cold winter night, thought Little Mole, snuggling into her warm bed. Knock, knock, knock. Who's that knocking at the door? It's Frog, and he's freezing. Mole had just settled Frog on the sofa when knock, knock, knock. Now who's at the door? It's Squirrel, shivering in the snow. Squirrel had just nestled into next to Frog when knock, knock, knock. Who can that be at the door? It's poor Badger, soaked to the skin. Badger had just crawled under the blanket next to Squirrel when knock, knock, knock. Who's that at the door? It's Mama Chickadee and her babies. It's much too cold in our nest tonight, said Mama. Mole had just tucked the Chickadee family into her spare bed when knock, knock, knock. Who's that banging on the door? It's Wolf! Oh. I'm gonna eat you all, growls Wolf. Quick, Badger yells, attack! Bang, boom, ouch! Badger and Squirrel began hitting Wolf with a pair of pots while Mama Chickadee and Frog tied him up. Bada boom! Wolf falls to the floor. Mama and Frog have restrained him in a flash. The animals are hungry after all the excitement, so Mole prepares a big pot of her special soup. When knock, 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 who could possibly be at the door now? Why, it's Hedgehog, Owl, Mouse, and Rabbit. They want to get warm too. Warm and dry at last. They all enjoy a delicious bowl of soup, even Wolf. The end. And that was Little Mole, Please Open the Door. We're gonna sing our song, Five Little Snowman. I have a felt board up here, but for you at home, I want you to hold up your hand and your 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna sing along with our song. And as each snowman goes away, we'll lower a finger, okay? 5 little snowmen standing in a row. Each wore a hat and a big, big bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. So we had 5 and we take away 1, that's 4. 4 little snowmen standing in a row. Each wore a hat and a big, big bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. We had 4, we take away 1, and now we have 3. 3 little snowmen standing in a row. Each wore a hat and a big, big bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. We had 3, we take away 1, and now we have 2. Two little snowmen standing in a row, each wore a hat and a big, big bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. We have two, we take away one, and now we have one. One little snowman standing all alone, they wore a hat and a big, big bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. You take one away from one and you have 0. All we have left is the bright and beautiful sun. But let's go ahead and count our snowmen back onto the board. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you for singing that with me. That was really good. Our next book is The First Day of Winter by Denise Fleming. The First Day of Winter. There's our snowman. They're starting to build him, but he seems to be missing some things. He's missing some eyes, a nice scarf, and a big, big hat. And there is our red cardinal and our squirrel. On the first day of winter, my best friend gave to me a red cap with a gold snap. On the second day of winter, my best friend gave to me 2 bright blue mittens and a red cap with a gold snap. On the third day of winter, my best friend gave to me 3 striped scarves, 2 blue mittens, and a red cap with a gold snap. On the fourth day of winter, my best friend gave to me 4 prickly pine cones, 3 striped scarves, 2 bright blue mittens, and a red cap with a gold snap. On the fifth day of winter, my best friend gave to me 5 birdseed pockets, 4 prickly pine cones, 3 striped scarves, 2 blue mittens, and a red cap with a gold snap. On the sixth day of winter, my best friend gave to me 6 tiny twigs, 5 birdseed pockets, 4 prickly pine cones, 3 striped scarves, 2 bright blue mittens, and a red cap with a gold snap. On the seventh day of winter, my best friend gave to me 7 maple leaves, 6 tiny twigs, 5 birdseed pockets, 4 prickly pine cones, 3 striped scarves, 2 bright blue mittens, and a red cap with a gold snap. On the eighth day of winter, my best friend gave to me 8 orange berries, 7 maple leaves, 6 tiny twigs, 5 birdseed pockets, 4 prickly pine cones, 3 striped scarves, 2 bright blue mittens, and a red cap with a gold snap. On the ninth day of winter, my best friend gave to me 9 big black buttons, 8 orange berries, 7 maple leaves, 6 tiny twigs, 5 birdseed pockets, 4 prickly pine cones, 3 striped scarves, 2 bright blue mittens, and a red cap with a gold snap. On the 10th day of winter, my best friend gave to me 10 salty peanuts, 9 big black buttons, 8 orange berries, 7 maple leaves, 6 tiny twigs, 5 birdseed pockets, 4 prickly pine cones, 3 striped scarves, 2 bright blue mittens, and a red cap with a gold snap. Oh, look at him. Wow. Oh, I like this snowman. Where is he going? He met his friend, another snowman. Thank you for reading that with me. And that was The First Day of Winter by Denise Fleming. Now we're going to sing a remake of If You're Happy and You Know It. Instead, we'll be singing If It's Snowing and You Know It. We're going to put on our hats and our mittens and shout hooray. So come along and join. If it's snowing and you know it, put on your hat. If it's snowing and you know it, put on your hat. If it's snowing and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If it's snowing and you know it, put on a hat. If it's snowing and you know it, put on your mittens. If it's snowing and you know it, put on your mittens. If it's snowing and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If it's snowing and you know it, put on your mittens. If it's snowing and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If it's snowing and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If it's snowing and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If it's snowing and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If it's snowing and you know it, do all three. Hooray! If it's snowing and you know it, do all three. Hooray! If it's snowing and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If it's snowing and you know it, do all three. Hooray! Thank you. Our last book of today is The Joyful Book by Todd Parr, a New York Times best-selling author, one of my favorites. Feeling joyful is when you are so happy you want to jump and shout with everyone you love. Celebrating with family and friends is joyful. Going on vacation is joyful. Being close together is joyful. Unwrapping presents is joyful. Lighting candles is joyful. Storytelling is joyful. Trying new things is joyful. Having company over is joyful. Watching a parade is joyful. Rubbing noses is joyful. Getting dressed up is joyful. Giving is joyful. Singing holiday songs is joyful. Playing games is joyful. Hugging is joyful. Sending love to family and friends far away is joyful. Sharing a meal is joyful. Playing outside is joyful. Learning new traditions is joyful. Happy holidays. Making yummy treats is joyful. Visiting friends is joyful. Decorating for the holidays is joyful. And saying thank you is joyful. Starting a new year is joyful. Holidays are a special time. No matter what traditions you celebrate, it is always joyful to be together with family and friends. Try to find joy every day and share it with others all year long. The end. Love, Todd. And that was The Joyful Book. Thank you for reading that one with us. To finish story time today, we will be singing our last song, which is just like our first song. So take your hand and wave it for me. We're going to change it a little bit and we're going to say, we wave and say goodbye. We wave and say goodbye. With the friends at story time, we wave and sing goodbye. We clap and sing goodbye. We clap and sing goodbye. With the friends at story time, we clap and sing goodbye. We stomp and sing goodbye. We stomp and sing goodbye. With the friends at story time, we stomp and sing goodbye. Thank you for singing and reading those books with us today at the Fairdale Library. I just want to go over one more thing. Remember, when we say snow in sign language, we take our fingers and we make them flutter down. If we want to say it's cold, we shake. And if we want to say winter, it's like we're shaking, but we're doing big, tiny little circles right in front. So thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.